We're going to look at the new 45-degree angle wire cap. We have two possibilities, two formats. One is the up-down wire cap, and the second is the left-right wire cap. You need the specific wire cap to do an up-down, and you need a separate wire cap to do the left-right. In addition to the wire cap, we're introducing a new termination tool. It's the TGSJT tool. It is very similar to the EGJT tool that we'd use in our typical normal TG jack termination. However, we will be, you'll see that it's a green for the older tool, and it's this maroon color for the newer tool. So we're going to focus on the TGSJT tool for our terminations today. We're going to prep the cable. We're going to actually prep what we call end one or side one. And in doing so, we're going to strip about 1.5 inches of the jacket, doing a couple revolutions of the stripper. It will take off the jacket. You want to make sure that you do not score the conductors themselves and expose the copper underneath the dielectric. So we're removing any dividers, any outside material, and the only thing left that we're going to have to do the actual termination will be the 4 conductors: the orange, the green, the brown, and the blue pairs. Now, how do I determine that this is side one or end one? As the conductors are actually facing me, I'll see that the brown and the blue pair are on my left side. The orange and the green pair are on my right side. In this configuration, end one, the brown pair will always be closest to me, and the green pair will always be closest to me. Conversely, the orange pair will be furthest away. The blue pair will be furthest away. Let's get started in the terminations. We're going to actually terminate the up-down wire cap. You can tell the difference between the wire caps. Number one, you see this full square where you don't see it on the side of the left-right wire cap. In addition, as the colored legend is facing you, you'll notice that the latch is either pointing up for the up position or down for the down position. These will be wired in 2 different configurations. On the up configuration, you'll notice that the brown and the blue pair are to my right, and the green and the orange pair are to my left. Now, so what I'm going to do to make this easier to insert into the wire cap, I'm going to take the 2 conductors that are going to the bottom of the wire cap, if you will. That would be my brown and my green conductors, and I'm going to cut them a little bit shorter. This will facilitate putting the conductors inside the wire cap. I always keep the legend, the color code if you will, facing me. This will eliminate any confusion in where these conductors actually go. Put a little bit of a bend in the 2 longer conductors, the blue and the orange, and then just a slight bend in the brown and the green. The blue and the orange are going to go in first, with the brown and the green to follow. There are going to be quadrants inside of the wire cap itself that you will actually be able to push these through. Once the orange and the blue conductors have found their quadrants, the brown and the green will follow shortly after. So as they come up, you'll see the blue and the orange conductors come up in their quadrants, and shortly after, the brown and the green followed suit. We want to make sure that the jacket of the cable is fully inserted into the wire cap. This will eliminate the conductors from falling out of place once we have the jack set. In doing so, I'm going to insert these. I'm going to push my conductors off to the side. I'm going to then use my TGSJT tool, and I'm going to activate my strain relief. So this portion of the tool is actually going to push the strain relief in. I close it. You'll hear a few little clicks, and you'll notice that the strain relief is inserted accordingly. This is not going to come off in this situation. After activating the strain relief, straighten out your conductors. Viewing the color legend on the wire cap again, verify that your conductors are all in place. Notice, your solid conductor is to the left, your white conductor is to the right. So, in the upper left-hand quadrant, where my orange conductors are, my solid conductor is going to go to the far left portion. My white conductor is going to go to the right. So, give it a little bit of an untwist, making sure that your conductors are set accordingly. And you'll notice again, my white conductor went to the right-hand hash, the solid conductor went to the left-hand side. I'm going to do that for each of my conductors. Once I have set my conductors accordingly, I'm going to cut them flush with the wire cap itself. Again, as you notice, I always have the legend, the color legend, facing me. This will help in the termination. Now, I want to place my jack module onto my wire cap. Again, remember, we're terminating in the up position. I always look at my wire cap legend and I look at which position the latch is facing. So this latch on the left-hand side is facing up. So that's how I know I'm going to place my jack accordingly. So I'm going to make sure that the jack is facing up. I'm going to slide it onto the wire cap, finger tight, and then I'm going to be using my TGSJT tool, and I'm going to insert the jack module into the tool. Again, legend of the color facing down into the tool. I place it in. Using force with my right thumb, I'm going to pull up on the tool and it snaps in place. That is a fully terminated jack module in the up position.